I want to begin now with what jurors watched. They watched digitally enhanced surveillance video that recorded the fatal stabbing of Austin Metcalf. Our JD Miles has been in the courtroom all day long, joins us live now outside the Tarrant County courthouse with a lot of developments to talk about today. JD.
Ken, prosecutors this morning wasted no time showing the only known videos to exist that documented at least some of what happened during the time Austin Metcalf was killed. The videos were the first evidence introduced today, but it's unclear how much impact it will have on the jury, even though they were digitally magnified by an expert who was the state's first witness. Carmelo Anthony pleaded not guilty before his murder trial began inside a packed courtroom where his family and the family of Austin Metcalf sat on opposite sides. Outside the courthouse, protests and demonstrations grew larger, and at times they confronted each other. A jury of 11 women and 7 men that includes 6 alternates was sworn in, and opening statements made clear the positions of the prosecution and defense. This case has nothing to do with race. This case has nothing to do with self-defense, said prosecutor Bill Werski. This was an unprovoked, unjustified murder. It is senseless. Prosecutors say the defendant was confronted by Austin Metcalf for sitting under a competing high school's tent during a high school track meet. Prosecutors say Anthony had a 5-inch knife which was plunged into the chest, buried into the heart of another young man, causing his death, and then he ran away. Anthony's lawyer, Mike Howard, described him to the jury as an A student diagnosed with epilepsy and that he went to the tent because he was looking for a place to get out of the rain. The defense says Austin makes the first physical contact, in spite of the warning, "touch me and find out," or whatever was said. In that split second, Mello has a decision to make, how and when to act, so he reacts in a split second of fear and chaos. When testimony began, prosecutors called a video analysis expert who enhanced surveillance video at the stadium, which recorded the scene of the fatal stabbing. The video expert testified that the enhanced video shows someone push or shove someone to the left under the tent filled with students, and the other person push or shove back. He admitted it did not appear to show the actual stabbing. A defense attorney said, "You can't really tell what people are doing under the tent, can you?" Witness: "Yes, sir." I was in the courtroom when those videos were shown, and we weren't close enough to the monitor to really tell if those videos supported one side or the other, but I did notice that they did not elicit any kind of visible response from the jury. Testimony continues at this hour. We'll keep you updated. For now, live in McKinney, JD Miles, CBS News, Texas.